You're now with me, Radzi Ahmad, for TVS Nightline. Here are the headlines for tonight. The combined cycle gas turbine power plant in MIRI is set to play a key role in enhancing Sarawak's energy infrastructure. More than 122,000 people forced out of their homes as massive floods continue to sweep through Peninsular Malaysia. The combined cycle gas turbine CCGT power plant in MIRI will play a key role in strengthening Sarawak's energy infrastructure, particularly by ensuring a cleaner and more reliable power supply to MIRI and the northern areas of the region. Sarawak Minister of Utility and Telecommunication, Datuk Sri Julaihi Narawi, said that meticulous planning is essential to bring this project to life.
From design to execution, right down to details like effective traffic management, every aspect has been carefully considered to ensure its successful completion. Using cleaner technologies and responsibly leveraging our natural gas resources, we are not only addressing the energy needs of today, but also paving the way for a more sustainable energy future.
He said this during the groundbreaking ceremony for the CCGT power plant in MIRI earlier today. Julaihi highlighted that the power plant stands as a symbol of Sarawak's commitment to sustainable development.
By increasing the domestic gas utilization from 6% to 30% at least by the year 2030, we are creating opportunities for Sarawakians and Malaysians as a whole, while harnessing our natural gas resources, especially for the benefit of the current and future generation.
Sarawak is determined to achieve its 2030 goals as outlined in the Post-COVID-19 Development Strategy, PCDS 2030, with no room for failure. Deputy Sarawak Premier Dato' Amar Dr. Sim Kui Kian stressed that collective hard work and unwavering dedication are vital in realizing the vision of making Sarawak a developed region by 2030. He also noted that 2025 marks the halfway point to 2030, underscoring the need for all stakeholders, including himself, to align efforts and strategies to ensure Sarawak transforms into a stronger and more advanced region by then.
I just want to share with you, Sarawak is a different Sarawak. And come 2030, right, if it's not a different Sarawak, right, it's because you, me, we fail. Because we fail. There's no reasons why 2030 will not be a different Sarawak from 2024. That means that if we don't run harder, run faster, we cannot beat them, right? And this is how important it is. So our next year, 2025, is our midway towards 2030. So whatever we need to adjust, right? Is you need to adjust, I need to adjust, we need to adjust. Because by 2030, right, it want to be a different Sarawak, right?
He said this at the Sarawak Ministry of Public Health, Housing and Local Government MPHLG 2024 award ceremony at a hotel in Kuching earlier today. At the event, the MPHLG also introduced 3 important documents to steer its initiatives and planning in the coming years. The 3 documents launched by Dr. Sim include the MPHLG Strategic Plan 2024 to 2028, a roadmap focused on improving operational efficiency, sustainability, and community well-being. The second document is the revised Quality Assurance and Quality Control Guidelines designed. The third document, the LA Serve Guidelines, provides a comprehensive framework to enhancing service delivery and governance at the local level. In other news, the Sarawak Malaysian Red Crescent Society, MRCS, remains committed to promoting unity through impactful initiatives such as blood donation drives and community charity programs. Kota Sentosa Assemblyman Wilfred Yap Yao Sin highlighted that this commitment is reflected in the rising number of blood donors. He emphasized the importance of continuing the understanding and collaboration fostered by MRCS to engage Sarawak's multiracial communities.
If you look at our state anthem, we have got the words Bersatu, Berusaha, Berbakti. So I think Red Crescent also basically symbolizes those three words, the Sarawak slogan. Bersatu Padu, we need to stay united, because if we are united, there are a lot more things that we can do to help the people, to help the rakyat. We need to berusaha. Action speaks louder than words, right? If we don't berusaha, I don't think we can achieve it.
He said this during the 2024 Blood Donor Award ceremony organized by MRCS Kuching branch earlier today. Meanwhile, in support of the Run to Save Lives 5.0 charity event set for June 22, 2025, Wilfred, who is also the chairman of the Sarawak United People's Party SUPP Kota Sentosa branch, announced a contribution of 15,000 ringgit for its 5th edition. The 2024 Borneo Jazz Festival, hosted by MIRI City Council and supported by the Sarawak Tourism Board, is set to kick off this Friday. Sarawak Deputy Minister of Tourism, Creative Industry and Performing Arts, Dato' Sebastian Ting Chu Yu, highlighted that the festival, which brings together jazz enthusiasts from across the globe, features world-class performances and stands as a key highlight in Sarawak's tourism calendar.
Music will cut across, no boundaries at all. Everybody will love music. The young, ourselves, and for those people who really love music, we are gathered here to enjoy ourselves. So let's enjoy ourselves tonight and tomorrow.
He invited attendees to not only immerse themselves in the music, but also to appreciate the unique fusion of jazz elements with diverse cultures that enrich this festival. This year's Borneo Jazz Festival features a stellar lineup of renowned artists from Malaysia, the United States, and Indonesia. Back on TVS Nightline, more than 122,000 people have been forced out of their homes as massive floods caused by relentless rains swept through Peninsular Malaysia. Disaster officials said the number surpassed the 118,000 displaced during one of the country's worst floodings in 2014, and they feared it could rise further as there was no let-up in torrential downpours. The death toll remained at 4, recorded across Kelantan, Terengganu, and Sarawak. According to data from the National Disaster Management Agency, Kelantan bore the brunt of the flooding, accounting for 63% of the 122,631 people displaced. There were nearly 35,000 people evacuated in Terengganu, with the rest of the displacements reported from 7 other states. Floods are an annual phenomenon in the country due to the northeast monsoon that brings heavy rain from November to March. Deputy Prime Minister Dato' Sri Dr. Ahmad Zaid Hamidi, who chairs the National Disaster Management Committee, NADMA, said the federal government has started distributing 1,000 ringgit in Bantuan Wang Ehsan to heads of households affected by the floods. He noted that the assistance will be distributed in phases and in accordance with the conditions set by NADMA. Meanwhile, he said the federal government has also asked state governments that have suffered floods to also work on providing assistance or emergency funds to victims who have suffered major losses, such as damage to their homes and household appliances. The United States has approved the proposed sale of spare parts for fighter jets and radar systems, as well as communications equipment, to Taiwan in deals valued at $385 million. The deals were approved by the State Department, with the Defense Security Cooperation Agency, or DSCA, providing the required notification to Congress on the same day, and deliveries are estimated to begin in 2025. The proposed sale of F-16 and radar system parts, consisting of equipment from existing U.S. military stocks, was valued at $320 million. The DSCA said that the sale would enhance Taiwan's ability to meet current and future threats by maintaining the operational readiness of its F-16 fleet. A separate sale, involving follow-on support and equipment for a tactical communication system, was valued at $65 million. In a statement, Taiwan's Defense Ministry noted that the items will help maintain the combat readiness of the Air Force's F-16 aircraft equipment and bolster its air defenses. Taiwan emphasized its determination to strengthen its defenses in the face of China's military pressure and gray zone harassment, referring to tactics that fall short of an act of war. China, which insists self-ruled Taiwan is part of its territory, has long opposed U.S. arms sales to the island. It has increased military pressure on Taiwan in recent years, including near-daily deployments of fighter jets and warships around the island. See the world closer with TVS as we bring you the latest news updates both locally and internationally. For more headlines anytime, anywhere, just head on to our official website at TV Sarawak or follow us on our social media platforms. Those were the updates on TVS Nightline. I'm Razi Ahmad. Thank you for watching and have a good night.